Hi Taurus, welcome to your June Singles Love Tarot reading. So Taurus, we are looking at you as a single. So we're going to be looking at your energy first, and then we'll be looking at the love energy around you and see what's going on. Do keep in mind, I keep these singles readings open to past, present, or future energy. So if you're looking for new love only, I'll be doing that a little bit later on the channel. So we have the Gateway Oracle here. We're going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers, Heavy Placements, Male, Female, General, Collective reading. But welcome in, Taurus. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Taurus, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. However, if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there will be an extended reading, which I will tell you about that at the end of this reading. So let's see what's going on here. Rising above, I see only beauty and grace. Exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. Giving birth, I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. And expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. I feel like you're in a really good energy right now, Taurus, of, you know, you've risen above things in your life and you're in a good space right now to manifest and bring in new dynamic energy into your life. This feels like new love for me, right? It could also be maybe a common interest or a crush or something like that, because we do have giving birth here, which means there could be something already happening for you, meaning maybe, you know, you're interested in somebody, or maybe somebody's interested in you. It could also be someone that you're dating and it's very, very new and you're just getting to know this person. So, you know, technically you would still be single. So we're going to see what's going on here. We're just going to jump right into the tarot and see what's going on. So we have the Arcanum Tarot to do your reading. And I usually pull a closing oracle for closing messages here, but now we do that in the extended, which we have the Unicorn Oracle for that, and then we have another tarot deck for the extended. But let's see what's going on here first. Let's see what's going on for Taurus singles. What do we need to know? What does all this mean for Taurus, please? Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Hangman. What is going on here, Taurus? Again, we're looking at your energy first. Eight of Wands. See what's on the bottom. Four of Cups reverse. Knight of Swords. The Moon. There's like total enlightenment here. Excitement. Something, you know, wanting to something to happen fast, or something happened out of the blue, and knowing exactly how we feel. Oh, I almost dropped that as well. So what I got initially here with the Two of Wands is there's some sort of new pathway that's just opened up for you, but there's something stuck about it, and there's like waiting. Again with the Hangman, it's like enlightenment, perspective, and like, okay, I know how I feel, and wanting something to take off. So I feel like you could have a crush on somebody. It could be something very new that's opened a new pathway for you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I like this person now. You may be a little bit stuck in your head about it, like, should I tell them? I don't know, right? So there's a little bit of waiting here, pause and reflection before taking any kind of action. But then we have the Eight of Wands, which can be text, phone calls, flirting, something taking off, messages or actions. So interesting. All right, so I will say the signs as I see them, Taurus. So it could be signs and chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Pisces here. So let's keep going for Taurus. Like, what does this mean for Taurus? What does this mean for Taurus, please? What does this mean for Taurus? King of Pentacles. So that could be you. Or another earth sign. Three of Cups. Dating on the horizon. Nine of Swords. Magician. Oh my goodness. Ten of Swords. What's on the bottom here? Three of Swords. Disappointment. And then there's the Lovers here. Empress. Oh my gosh. So you believe in something here, that there's a strong feelings or connection with somebody. There's a struggle and disappointment. Is this person in another situation? We do have the King of Pentacles here. Now we are looking at your energy. So, I mean, this could be you. You could be a boss, and maybe you have an interest in someone that you can't have an interest in because you're a boss, manager, or something like that. Or maybe it's maybe they're your client or something, and you're like, okay, this can't happen. I mean, it doesn't have to be that, but I mean, the King of Pentacles usually is committed, married, something like that. But it just could mean you. I mean, for me, this is Virgo, but it could be you, Taurus, wanting to date someone, but there's anxiety about manifesting this. But the Ten of Swords is about an ending. Is there, why is that here? Oh, King of Swords. King of Swords can be divorced, widowed, been through some things. This could be somebody like newly divorced that you like, and you're like, oh gosh, I want to tell them how I feel. I want to manifest this. I would like to date them, or whatever the case may be. But there's some anxiety about that, especially if they're freshly out of something, widow, divorce, or something like that. King Swords people usually tend to be that way. Yeah, oh my gosh, this person could have literally be a widow. But there's distance here. So I feel like you're keeping your distance. Not really sure when's the right time to maybe let this person know, or put the feelers out there, or flirt, or tell them how you feel. All right. We have Virgo, Gemini, Virgo. And again, that could be you. I mean, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The king usually for me is Virgo, but they could be a Virgo. You could, or it could be you, however it resonates. But let's see. I mean, new beginning here with the Magician. And I did say at the beginning, like you could be in the energy where you're manifesting, and maybe you're trying to manifest this person. But let's see about the love energy around you, Taurus. See what we need to know. Tell me about the love energy around Taurus. What do we need to know? Ace of Swords. Six of Cups. Hermit reverse. Ten of Cups. Four of Swords reverse. I'm feeling like whoever this is ready to come forward, because we do have the Hermit reverse, meaning this person's newly single, right? Whoever they are. Six of Cups, I feel like maybe you have known them maybe for a while, but you've never been romantically involved with them. But I'm also feeling with this, or if it's somebody new, that this person's ready to come forward and tell you things of their past, or something they just recently put behind them regarding their past, coming forward. The Hermit reverse, meaning not being reclusive, coming forward. Also, if they've done the inner work that they've had to do, and they're in a much better space now with the Ten of Cups. And the Four of Swords is like, no more healing, rest, recovery. I'm ready to come forward and take action. We got Virgo here again. So, and the Ace of Swords is truth, clarity, communication, new beginning, right? Someone's about to tell you the truth about their past, or what they just put in their past. Coming forward, they are single now, but they've been, a little bit reclusive, but that's about to change, right? They're in a much better place. And they know how they feel, so they're ready to come forward. Or they've done their healing work, right? Could be right now, shock, change, surprise, the Tower. That this person has feelings for you, that they love you. Oh my goodness. Making the big judgment call here. There definitely was some sort of block here with the Seven of Wands. That's why there was holding back. But now, again, Nine of Cups is a single energy for me as well. It is wish fulfillment, indulging, happiness, joy. This person's alone, which gives me single vibes. Brand new beginning, in love with the Ace of Cups. What? So I feel like this person's done a lot of healing, forgiving, releasing what they had to release to make way for new. Wake up call, call to action, answering the call, big decision, things meant to be, alignment. And there's love here. You two could actually there's something between you. And now that they're single, you're probably like, well, it's just a matter of time, but should I make the first move? I feel like they're going to, especially if they're just recently or somewhat recently in the past, divorced, widowed, whatever. I would let them come to you, still, kind of put that little bit of flirting out there. like, yeah, there's an interest here, but I'm not going to chase you or pressure you. But just to let you know, by my actions, or, that I'm interested in, you can come forward to me. So let's see what else we need to know about the love energy around you. 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's a little bit of challenge here. Look, we got the King, Queen of Pentacles, so that was the challenge here. Somebody was in another situation, but there has been a release of some heavy burdens. There's been a very weighed down energy regarding that. Yeah, so 4 of Wands, same thing. Commitment, marriage. It is stability, foundation. Someone could be moving, traveling, or relocating. Page of Cups, yeah. So that's telling me this person didn't come forward with any kind of romantic feelings, but they did have them because of this situation, right? So that was the challenge, obviously. Probably what you needed to know. I do feel like this person's out of this now and is newly single. It's been single for a little bit. We've got Capricorn and Pisces. 3 of Pentacles. This could be a time of growth, expansion on this connection. Could be somebody you worked with. No more unbalanced energy. Things are now into alignment. There's balance, right? And there goes that offer, a drink, a date, coffee. Like, let's get together and talk, right? It's real, it's sincere. No fear, no illusion, and can see the path totally clear now, and everything coming out into the open. Everything, being known, right? 4 of Cups, absolutely knowing how we feel, right? There's been disappointment because of the blockage, right? The 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, right? Again, we saw the struggle. And, this is about, maybe feeling defeated, the Devil too. That's not great energy. So I feel like this person has gone through quite a toxic cycle, but they are coming out as single. So let's see, Taurus. What else do we need to know? So we're going to do one more row with a little more clarifying to see what else is going to happen here. And then we're going to jump to the extended. But if it's resonating so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. So what's going to happen here with this? Did I say the signs? Capricorn, Pisces. Okay. So what's going to happen here? I feel like they're going to come forward. I mean, even this queen, king, queen, whatever, could be coming forward, with an offer. But what's going to happen here for Taurus? Chariot reverse. So that's someone coming back around. Yeah, the energies have been stuck, right? We've seen that. There's an exciting opportunity here. Flirting, excitement, fiery, passionate opportunity. 2 of Cups. Yeah, you've never been romantically involved with this person. May not have come together yet, but this offer is going to bring this together, right? Massive healing here. So this person's done a lot of healing. And now it's time for faith, hope, optimism, wish, dream come true, things meant to be, balance, right? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person definitely is single now. 10 of Pentacles upright, marriage, commitment, longevity, wealth, abundance, whatever. And that's telling me this person, they may be struggling a little bit financially, but I'm not really feeling anything too serious, but they're definitely single, right? Things are about to align between the two of you, right? It's just this flirting or the exciting news, offer, whatever coming in is going to help kickstart all this. And I feel like they're the ones that are going to do it. We definitely have them coming back around, right? After a little bit of a stuck energy between you of not knowing what would happen. But we have Cancer, Aquarius, Sag. Let's see. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they may be suffering a little bit financially, right? 7 of Swords, but no more running, avoiding, right, of this connection. Yeah, they've been feeling defeated. Maybe they've been stabbed in the back, sabotaged, right? 9 of Wands, the struggle, the blockage. We've seen all that. And the disappointment. We've seen all that too. But I like the 8 of Pentacles here. Definitely could be somebody you worked with. But with the 8 coming out, that is telling me something that putting in the work, it could work, making it work, and it will work. So I do like that. The Moon, all revealing. No fear. The path is clear, right? 6 of Swords, someone returning again, someone single, ready for fulfillment of a brand new beginning in love with you, Taurus, right? Again, endings and new beginnings. The world could be traveling, moving, relocating, right? got Pisces here again. So, Taurus, we're going to jump to the extended now. So in the extended, we're going to look just deeper into everything. A little bit more on this person, the situation coming together, what you need to know about the here and now and moving forward, advice and guidance, their intentions, and more in their intentions and feelings. We did see the Queen of Cups. It was on the bottom of the deck, but I mean, that is about love, right? So just a deeper look at everything. So if that's something you're interested in, my Patreon link is down below. You can become a member or do a one-time purchase, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop is below. Many readings to choose from. You can look at that as well. Lots of info down there. My other channels, just everything you need to know is down there. So please check it out. So again, I hope this helped, this resonated. If I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. If not, and again, we have 2 separate tarot decks for the extended. So another tarot deck in the magical unicorns, right? The magical unicorns for that. So if I see you there, I'll see you there. If not, wishing you the best. And I do hope to see you next time.